15 years in the restaurant industry has taught me that I have a unique superpower called problem solving. In today's video, I am going to show you what to do when a mistake happens, when a customer is upset and they ask to speak to the manager. By the end of this video, I'm going to provide you with a plan of attack for every time this happens and turning the situation around every single time. Let's say there's a party of 6 and everyone ordered their food, everyone ordered their drinks. Someone ordered a mojito with no mint. I get it. The mojito comes to the table with mint. So this is what we're going to do when something like this happens. Because usually when a customer is upset, everyone dreads it. Everyone dreads, I want to speak to the manager. Everyone hates hearing, I need to speak to the manager. Every manager hates hearing, table 27 wants to speak to the manager. The lady at the bar wants to speak to the manager. No one wants to hear that. I understand that. But run away from your problems is never a good thing. Once you figure out how to solve your problems, it actually becomes fun. So the way we're going to attack this problem is what I like to call the 4 A's. And yes, I just made that up right now because they just also happen to start with the letter A. So number 1 is address the problem. So let's start with the example of table 27. Someone ordered a mojito with no mint and the mojito hit the table with mint. So the server comes up to you and says, "Hey, Diana, the lady at table 27 wants to speak to the manager." So number 1, address the problem. What happened? Oh, well, they ordered a mojito with no mint, and the mojito hit the table with a mint. Okay. So the next step is we're going to go to the bar. We're going to go to the bar. "Hey, Mike, what's up with table 27? I heard they ordered a mojito with no mint. The table got the mojito with mint. What happened?" "Oh, my bad, man. I just got backed up. I messed up. I forgot I didn't read the ticket. I'm sorry." "Okay, cool. No problem." So now we head to table 27. "Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. My name is Diana. I'm the manager on shift tonight. I heard that you ordered a mojito with no mint, and unfortunately, the mojito had mint." At this point, we've addressed the problem. Now we move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is assess the situation. So now, how the customer tells their side of the story determines whether you proceed with step 3 or you skip step 3 altogether and move on to step 4. Because people are people. So scenario A, let's say the customer says, "Yeah, I ordered my mojito no mint and it came to the table without mint. Everyone else got their drink and I didn't." So based on that, you assess the situation. It sounds like this person is ultimately just upset that they wanted a drink, they didn't get the drink, they wanted their drink. So now this is where you come in, problem solver, and you literally just ask the person what they want. So step 3 is ask the customer what they want. So then the manager would be like, "I'm so sorry once again that you ordered a mojito without mint and you came to the table with mint. Would you like for me to prepare another one without mint and bring it to the table?" And then the customer will say, "Yes, please." And then you go to the bar and you're like, "Hey, I need a mojito with no mint for table 27. The mojito gets made without any mint, and then you personally deliver it to the table, and then you say, "Here you go." And that's step 4. You act. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Because a lot of the times what happens is everyone's thought process is, table 22 wants to speak to the manager. "Oh, what am I comping? Oh, what am I giving for free? What do I have to offer?" You're always like with this idea in your head that you're ready to fight. But if you come in with an open mind, you address the problem, you assess the situation, you ask the customer what they want, and you act, it shouldn't be a problem. Now, for the event that it does happen that the customer isn't satisfied, you can probably tell that they're not going to be pleased until they get something out of you. So the other alternative would be this. So they tell their side of the story and they're like, "Yeah, I ordered a mojito with no mint and the mojito came to the table with mint. And everyone got their drinks and my steak was overcooked and we've been waiting forever, blah, blah, blah." This person is clearly not happy. Let's turn the situation around. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry that your mojito came to the table with mint even though you asked for it without any mint. And I'm also sorry that you ordered a steak and it was overcooked. I can gladly have another steak cooked and brought to the table. And I would gladly make you another mojito without any mint and I would take it off the bill." And that's it. You don't ask, you offer. With these type of people, you don't ask, you act. You offer, because when you ask, they will have the audacity to say, "Comp the entire bill." We're not going to comp the entire bill because someone got a little distracted and put mint in a mojito that asked for no mint. I've learned throughout the years that if you personally address the problem, you're like, "Hey, I'm so sorry this happened. What can I do to fix it?" when you address a situation like that, the customer just wants what they want, because at the end of the day, people leave their house with the idea that they want to have a dining experience. They want to go out to dinner. This customer, whether their steak was overcooked, whether their burger was overcooked, whether they have a peanut allergy and you put peanuts in their dessert, a lot of these people don't want to fight. They deliberately left their house because they wanted to have a dining experience. They wanted to go out to dinner. They wanted to sit down and enjoy a good meal. And then there was a roadblock. Something happened, a mistake happened, and we address the mistake, we fix the mistake, we move on. So for me, I want you to think about this the next time it happens as it's a roadblock. The customer's trying to get somewhere and they've hit a roadblock, aka the mistake. So you can address the roadblock. Oh, there's a log in the road, so I can't keep moving, right? There's a log in the road, I can't keep moving. So we can offer to move the log so the customer can keep going, aka fix the problem. When the scenario that I gave y'all would be making a mojito with no mint, as opposed to comping everything, which just be like, here, I gave you more gas money. Well, I have more gas money, but I still can't go anywhere because the log is still there. Address the problem, and you will see the difference. You don't always have to comp your way out of a bad experience. You can always address the problem and talk to people, and you would be surprised how far that goes. Because the next time they come in, they'll know, hey, that's the manager that helped me out last time we were here. It's a great experience. It's a great experience. It's always about building that relationship. So I hope this video helped you a lot. Next time you have that problem, if it happens tonight, try to use it, see if it works. I guarantee you it works, because it works for me every single time. If you like more videos like this, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell and leave a comment if you've used this before in the past, or if you have an idea of something that helps in this type of situation when something like this happens, whether it's in the kitchen or it's at the bar. That's all I have for today. I will see you on the next one. Later.